mine on my table.
They never replaced it? What?
Okay.
Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more Lucifer at season 3 episode 18. And this one is titled The Last Heartbreak. Just get into it.
What brings you here?
Mark.
What you working on?
The case.
Well, you want to take a break and buy me a drink?
Back in the days.
Watching these women try to get your attention? Best part of my night. I don't know what I'm going to do when you finally say yes to one of them.
Never gonna say yes.
Oh, yeah? Did somebody already steal your heart?
It's just not in the cards for me. We gotta go, detective. Duty calls. Looks like the broken hearts killer strikes again. Stop calling him that. Why? What's the problem? Because you never know when something stupid like that's gonna stick. Come on. That'll never stick.
They totally boned.
Miss Lopez, please, don't be vulgar. The detective doesn't bone.
Seriously, do you not see the epic fireworks? There's more chemistry over there than in my lab. You are totally freaking out right now.
What?
About this coming between you and Chloe.
They're preposterous.
What you and Chloe have is on a total other level.
Exactly. Nothing is changing.
Nope. Nope. Anyhow, I wanted to say thank you for coming. I had a really great time.
So when can we do it again? Maybe dinner?
Stop!
I know a pretty good Italian place if you're into that.
I mean, I love Italian.
Just wanted to, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, my bad.
No, you're good. We were just, what's up?
Well, we have a case. Double murder. Some couple found in a convertible at a lookout off Griffith Park. Super creepy scene by the sounds of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you're right there.
Sometimes the answer to that is not so simple. Is it? What's next? And what am I supposed to do in between? Or is that in itself a test?
Okay.
Oh.
How about a large mocha with extra whip?
Sure.
Orange Americano, Charlotte.
Mom! I can't believe it's you. Lucifer said that you were gone. That he used the flaming sword and sent you into another universe.
That's the first time he sees Charlotte?
What are you doing back here?
Sorry, do I know you?
Damn.
You know Lucifer. So you do know me. What do you mean a flaming sword?
I'm really sorry.
She
But I
remembers?
have to go.
She needs answers.
For the record,
Kelly was clearly trying to send a message.
that he couldn't stand this couple's relationship. So what? We think maybe she had a jealous stalker?
Or an angry ex. We need to talk to anyone who had a problem with this relationship.
See, we've got this, Lieutenant. No need to mess with success.
Which one of them was married?
The Broken Hearts Killer.
By the time they caught him, he had killed 7 cheating couples in L.A. The crime scenes were about as
Cheating
gruesome as this.
couples.
Wow, you really know a lot about this.
The cop who solved the case was an old mentor of mine. Hey.
Daddy, there's a man in my bed,
What?
and he smells bad.
The hell, Maze?
It's a big deal.
The big deal, Maze, is that you live with a 9-year-old. It's not okay.
Ooh. Did I make Dad mad?
Why are you... Are you going through something lately?
Other than the band, no. Seems you both have things you'd rather Chloe not know.
Look, I don't know what's going on with you right now. But whatever it is, figure it out.
And I don't understand why you're trying to spend time with her anyway. What happens to the whole wanting to die thing?
I had a change of heart. I'm sorry if I upset you. I didn't think you two were a thing.
We're not a thing. We're partners.
Well, that's all it is. And you've got nothing to worry about, do you?
He took the chair.
Fine. I prefer standing anyway.
Emma, I can't believe he's dead.
This is preposterous. Do you really expect us to believe that you're okay with someone tearing you two apart?
It's the truth.
No motive to go after Robbie. Well, she's obviously lying about her relationships and the murders. Please tell me I'm not the only one who sees that, Detective.
I think we can't take Emma's word at face value.
No one knew how the original killer chose his victims. Guess we just got lucky we caught him when we did.
We?
The LAPD.
We don't have time for luck. We gotta get back to the station, figure out a connection between these victims.
Yes, I couldn't agree more, Detective. After all, the sooner we finish this case, the sooner things can all go back to normal.
You could work anywhere. Your office, your home, but you choose to work in this bar. Why?
Kind of like a stiff drink.
Because you don't actually want to be alone.
Then why do I sit by myself?
Maybe you feel like you don't deserve the company.
Well, look who's a detective now.
Charlotte Richards is back.
Oh.
But you have absolutely nothing to worry about, Linda. She's not, she's not Mom anymore.
He's late to the party, man.
You knew, didn't you?
I may have run into Charlotte a few times. I don't know. Maybe here.
You're treating
I may
her,
have
Linda.
been treating her, yes.
You didn't think.
I assumed you knew.
Me too. I thought he knew.
Okay. Who's ready?
Ready for what?
For the wonder that is the Broken Heart store. Duh. You guys are my 3 o'clock, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's get some pots on you.
Uh-huh.
When I think that maybe she deserves to know the truth.
I understand that you miss your mom and that you didn't get to say goodbye. But Charlotte is a woman who has literally been to hell and back. She's fragile. Saying if you really want to help Charlotte, you'll stay away.
Yeah, she's not your mama.
Built in 1909, Hoffman's iconic Craftsman home is just blocks away from what I like to call the last heartbreak. The scene of the final murder, and where the killer was ultimately apprehended by police.
Why are we wasting our time with these ridiculous shenanigans? Let's just grab this mystery and be done with it.
Because unfortunately, we don't have enough
This
evidence.
is hilarious.
Serial killers love talking about themselves.
Look at
The more
them.
he talks, the more likely he'll kill himself.
That's what we're speaking to myself.
Meow.
Sure, but this new guy, he's just...
Sort of a cheap copy.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hold on a second. This new guy is not the original, okay? But he is a damn sweet cover. He is efficient. He is precise. I mean, he gets the little details right down to the interlocking fingers.
Detective Decker, LAPD.
That information wasn't public yet, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Finally, bloody charade is over and things can all go back to normal.
Oh my god. That was easy. He was so obvious about it.
You're burning my table. Can I help you?
They never replaced it? What?
Okay.
I get it. I was just like my grandmother, but this is taking things too far.
Oh. Her grandmother.
Of course.
You met Nana when she was waiting tables.
Raid's wife is your grandfather.
Yep. Cops are always coming in here and geeking out over him.
Well, yeah. Kate married the cop who solved the Broken Hearts killer case.
Well, he made the arrest, but he never really solved it.
Where's Ray these days?
Forest Lawn Cemetery.
Was that his partner?
Grand's passed about 6 years ago.
And her?
Followed a little after. You fit the killer's psychological profile to a T. You know things about the case that no one else could know.
He knows the guy.
The school called. Apparently Tracy gave pop brownies to Miss Benson for Teacher Appreciation Day.
Well, did she appreciate them?
No, she didn't, Maze.
Not my
Nice.
fault the old hag can't handle the good stuff.
It's not a joke, Maze. Our one red line is our daughter, and things like this cannot happen.
Well, fine. I'll move out. Since none of you want me here anyway.
That's not what I'm saying.
No. No, you would all love me to be something I'm not. And I am sick of your goody two-shoes ex-wife and that stupid little brat of yours anyway.
Maze.
Trixie.
So Neil isn't our killer. I'm transferring. Out of state.
Transferring. Why?
It's just Time.
You and I were...
I deal with death every day. Someday you're gonna die too, and I just...
You have these walls up, and I thought it was part of your whole tough guy act, but now I see what it is. You're scared. Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry. What were you
He
saying?
pushed her away, so she married the other guy.
Look at all this stuff.
We'll give out my home address and lure the killer there.
Sure. That could work. Oh man, you guys are totally gonna be the cheating lovers.
Marvelous. Well, since that's been sorted, I assume my services are no longer needed.
Actually, there is one more piece of this thing we'll need.
And we are here with our jilted lover, Lucifer. Now, first of all...
Of course.
She's my partner. At work.
Oh, so it's a workplace thing, huh? Let's get Chloe on the line.
Yes.
Hello, Chloe. This is the pop sugar.
Oh, wow. Wow, yeah, that's awesome. And actually, it's perfect timing. As we're having a date night tonight.
Oh, wonderful. All we need then is his name and address.
Yeah, he's very handsome.
Is that anything more than just looks?
Well, he's very brave. I think he's a good person.
Sounds like a hell of a guy. And we'll make sure to get that package to him. Isn't it better to always know the truth? Where the hell did he go?
So she really likes him.
You're a good man, and I really like you. But I need somebody who can let me in, and I just don't know if that's you.
Hello, shadowy figure. Here to spoil the date.
Pastrami, dude.
Pastrami boy? You're the killer.
Killer? What?
Hey!
Dude, I'm here for
It's
the show.
Moose!
What show?
The show. I tried to film the angry ex busting in on their spouse.
The killer could be listening to those tapes. Could be anyone.
Fuck.
But with you, Chloe, I don't want those walls up anymore. I don't want to run anymore. Chloe? You alright?
What? Oh, she's starting to...
Chloe.
Shouldn't hurt her. Too bad.
Of course.
You don't get to decide who someone wants to be with.
Ding, ding, ding.
And neither do I.
Nope.
Does this mean you're not gonna come?
You are following me.
No, this is just where I come to read the paper.
All I want is the truth. How do we know each other?
Could help her.
You were my mom. Have a seat. There is so much to explain.
Like, I get what Linda was trying to say, but I think I'm on board with that.
I wanted to explain, but I know that I've been acting...
Insecure, childish, possessive.
Well, I was going to say strangely, but because I've realized that there's room in your life for all sorts of relationships, even if one of them is with him. Just please be careful.
You want to stay? I can make some coffee and we can...
I can't,
Yes.
unfortunately. There's a bachelorette party at Lux, and
Lucifer!
Okay.
Stay for coffee, hang out. Mm.
The first time in my life, I'm gonna go for it.
Good for you. You have to risk a broken heart if you want to get something out of this life, right?
It's not my heart I'm risking.
Okay, so he's not into her like that, right? He wants something out of it. He still wants to die. Is that what it meant, or he actually means that he wants a relationship and to be happy? I don't know. The thing is, Lucifer and Chloe can't possibly be together before she learns the truth, right? It wouldn't be good for her because then she would feel betrayed, and then it would just be like another obstacle. So they might as well get that out of the way and then get together, right? But what makes me mad is that Lucifer's been telling her from the beginning that he's the devil, right? He even sat her down and tried to show it to her, but his devil face wouldn't pop up. So that's what makes me mad, because he wanted to let her in. He wanted that, and then, you know, before that we had the whole thing that like, oh, she can't control the way she feels, or like it's unfair, da da da, blah blah blah. So it makes me mad, because now we have, like, she truly deserves the world. She deserves someone who will love her and like let her in, like she says. The thing is, now with that ending, he's not genuine, I think. So I guess, like, because I was feeling bad, because I was like, okay, maybe he truly wants to like be with her, like try to open his heart. And I was just like, you know, poor Pierce, like, am I a bad person to not be rooting for this? But then I feel like this ending just, you know, told me that no, you're right to not be on board with this. Like Lucifer said, be careful, because I think he sees this as being like a desperate attempt. And he told him, like, I know what you're trying to do. So Lucifer probably doesn't see it as like him like trying to, you know, actually have a relationship with Chloe, but maybe he kind of resigned in the end, because I think he was very mature. Like, you know, he had his realization that like, oh, you know, I don't own you, and you having a relationship with him does not like negate our relationship. Like, it's not making our friendship, our partnership any less. But he still told her to be careful. So, you know? The other thing, Maze. She went a little too far this episode. And I hope that, you know, what she said, what happened with Trixie, I hope that it just like, you know, she questions her actions, and she realizes, I know that she was like, oh, you all want me to be something I'm not, da da da, but it's like, you were doing so great, and people were actually like, you were living and making it work with Chloe and Trixie, and they both like adored you, and now you're going through something, you don't know how to actually like handle it, and you're lashing out at people who care about you, and that's not the right thing to do, you know? So yeah, when she said that, and I knew it when Dan paused, I was like, oh my god, Trixie is gonna be right there. Poor little baby girl. And she ran off crying. So yeah, Maze is not in a good place, and it hurts my heart a little bit. Charlotte and Amenadiel, I was also very surprised that like he didn't know she was back. But I guess like if I try to think about it, I can't think of like them actually like being in the same like scene or episode together. So I think Amenadiel's gonna be mad at Lucifer for not telling him. But yeah, like I said, I get what Linda was trying to say, but I feel like their situations are different. Like, Linda didn't ask to like have her whole world changed, kind of, or like new information, and she was like, it almost broke me. But for Charlotte, I feel like she is broken right now, and what is missing for her is this information. Like, she needs to know about this, because she probably already has a feeling, and she maybe has like memories of stuff. Like, you know, when she said, what do you mean flaming sword? And maybe she remembers seeing the sword and like the thing opening up, you know? I don't know, because it was like so close to her, like to like the mom actually like, you know, going through, and then the body stayed there and Charlotte was back. So maybe it was close enough that she remembers a flaming sword. So for him to say that is like, oh my god, this is finally what I've been looking for, the information that like is missing and is making me feel this way. So I feel like for her, she's actually looking for that information. So it could really help her and make her feel better. All right, that was season 3, episode 18, The Last Heartbreak. Keeping an eye on you, Pierce. So I'll see you guys for the next one. And thank you so much for watching.